Hello and welcome back to the next game. 1v1 between JonSlow playing in green as the Malians, and we have Scogo playing in yellow as the Portuguese. I think, as far as I remember at least, Scogo recommended that game to me, said I could cast it, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a good game then, because when a player who is actually playing the game is sending me one, then it means usually it's going to be interesting or something out of the ordinary, and I hope it's not going to be a trash game. I hope it's not going just like 30 minutes or something, but we're going to find out. Let's see how the players are going to play this. We have Scogo with a decent map, I guess, main gold forward, but 4D, really close to the TC. Second stone is outside, a relic here, third gold forward outside, another relic here, so two relics close to his base. But I guess the second gold and the main stone safe in the back, two boars safe in the back. A lot of nothing here actually, but the map's still quite nice, I think, and it should be easy to defend if he's getting rushed actually. We have JonSlow on the other side, the main stone safe in the back, the same here, second gold safe in the back, but he's got an extra gold. Ooh, this is nice for him. We have a second stone on the right hand side outside, one relic here, 4 deer inside as well. A little bit, not as close, a little bit more away, but it's not a big problem. And JonSlow actually parking the boar, nice to see. Looks like he will be fine with the two boars, with the 4 deer. We have on the left hand side another relic and a third gold here. Main gold for JonSlow forward, quite far forward actually. That's a little bit worse than for Scogo, but he still should be fine. Let's see what's the plan for JonSlow with the Malians. We could see Chibetto, we could see, I think, Siege Orange as an option, or Oranges at least, against Portuguese might make sense. The Malians also have very decent infantry, and as far as I remember, they get those Farimba Cavalier, right? Let's find out. Farimba? No, what's the Farimba? No, there it is, Imperial Cavalier Camels, +5 attack. So we might see those actually. As for Scogo with Portuguese, I'm expecting organ guns in Imperial Age, maybe in Castle Age even, but Imperial Age organ guns would make sense. Scogo is luring the deer in, obviously. We have hand cannons available, bombard cannons. Not sure about the rest from the Portuguese. How's it looking? Arbalest available, which is good. Champions are there. I guess the cavalry not really too good. And siege-wise, no siege for no siege orange. The bombard cannons, of course, quite good. So I'm... Oh, and bombard towers, that would be awesome. Not sure what Scogo is going to do, but now I know he's going for stone here. 3 villages on the main stone. We're going to see Castle Age organ guns, and I hope this is going to be an aggressive game. Seeing that neither player is going for a tower rush, I'm already happy. And JonSlow is the first to click up to Feudal Age. How's the scouting looking for him? Is he still luring the deer? Yes, he's got 2 more to lure towards the TC. He's up quite early, 25 population. This looks like a 3 TC mini boom, maybe a monastery to get some relics in. I don't think we're going to see a barracks or anything. And 3 farms going to be up and running. JonSlow is luring the last year. Yeah, he will be fine here. We'll send villagers to build a market and blacksmith. There it is. Enough wood in the bank as well. And the last year is close to the TC, so JonSlow can start to go for some scouting. As for Scogo, is still on the way to Feudal Age. 2 villagers on the main gold, 3 villagers on the this main stone, and 5 farms up and running. Gonna go for market blacksmith as well. There it is. And the 3 villagers will turn to take some stone after finishing the buildings. Scogo also got 5 villagers on the barracks here. The resources already looking good, sending more villagers to gold. And ooh, looks like JonSlow got the first hits on the scout fight. Yes, there is 45 HP on for JonSlow, but only 40 for Scogo. That's the second hit, and Scogo even stopping on the walls here. I guess it was a click in dark, and that means he needs to run away while JonSlow is on the way to Castle Age and is gonna go for what? I guess next to TC somewhere. We might see the monastery. JonSlow usually going for the monastery immediately. 4 villagers from the barracks immediately going to do what? Are they moving? I guess to build a TC somewhere. That's possible. Or are they going to gold? But it's pretty unlikely. Both on the way. Monastery coming up. And there is that second TC coming up as well. And a third TC on the woodline. Wow, nice. So JonSlow going with the monastery, Boso and 3 TCs immediately. Doing all that before 16 minutes. That's quite a good build order in my opinion. Now he's still chasing Scogo's scout, and Scogo is building the castle. On the front of his base, protecting the main gold, protecting both sides actually. Both on the way, monastery coming up too. And no extra TCs for now. He's got enough stone, and as I'm saying this, there is the extra TC. 122 stone going to 22, so 2 TCs for him. Interesting, going with the monk, and he wants to take down JonSlow's scout, but it's not going to happen. He was a little bit too early here. Organ gun production starting. JonSlow is going going to check, is there really a castle? And yes, it is. So JonSlow now knows my opponent is going aggressive. 8 villages on gold now. That should be enough to keep organ gun production going. And JonSlow on the other side, for now happily booming the 3 TCs. 1, 2, 3, a good amount of farms up. I guess he will need a siege workshop or maybe redemption soon. I'm not sure. Malians should get redemption. That's something else I need to check. Yes, good monks, all except illumination. So monastery, second monastery makes sense, actually on the way. And JonSlow also got 1 relic in, a second relic in that monk's hands, and a siege workshop on the side. JonSlow should be ahead with villages, 9 villages actually. And there's the organ guns moving forward, attacking that gate. Will go down really fast here. That's 6 organ guns in total, and JonSlow will A, try to go for some walling, siege workshop and houses, and B, go for even more monasteries. Redemption on the way. How's the gold looking for JonSlow? That's 6, 7 villagers. The main gold is... yeah, not protected. It's not getting attacked for now, but it's quite vulnerable, I guess. And JonSlow should really go for stone and try to get a castle there, or maybe go for fast Imperial Age and defend it with military units. For now, I'm really interested to see how JonSlow's monk and conversion micro is, as he's sending 4 or 5 monks forward to try and get those organ guns converted. Scogo realizing that immediately he's losing 1. He's going to run away from the monks as he does not want to lose more, and JonSlow still got that scout, so he's got a little bit of information about where Scogo is going if he really wants to. And that means JonSlow for now should be fine here. Loom on the way for Scogo. How's the resources looking for him? A lot of gold in the bank. He's got a 30C on the main gold. That's a lot of villages here. And did he just buy some... what did he buy? Didn't he just have a lot of gold? Because JonSlow only 100. Oh, Scogo is doing heresy. This is getting interesting. Awesome idea. I didn't think of that, but that's perfect. He can now move in and do the damage, and JonSlow is going to try to convert as many of those organ guns as possible, but usually you're using the 3 or 4 monks on 1 organ gun, so there's not all of them going down. Scogo for now is running away once again. He should not reveal his heresy upgrade, but this is happening now, and JonSlow should realize, oh, this organ gun went down as I converted it, so... he should know that heresy is on the field. JonSlow got enough stone for a castle, went with 3, 4, 5, 6 villagers on stone, and I guess he bought some stone as well, I'm not sure about it, and a castle coming up next to the main goal, which makes a lot of sense. Could have even gone more forward, but I think he didn't dare to go there, as there's a lot of organ guns on the field. Imperial Age halfway done, JonSlow doing fletching as well, I think that's for the castle, and Scogo also on the way up to Imperial Age now. A lot of organ guns on the field, and he's continuing to produce them non-stop, and this is why he's got 20 and more of those. Only 1 castle. He's got enough stone for a second castle, which he's putting on a 3rd goal. That makes a lot of sense. I think it's better to not go too aggressive here. He's got a few outposts on the field to make sure that he's not going to get surprised with an attack from JonSlow here. Heavy plow on the way for Scogo as well. And JonSlow is sitting Imperial Age, going for conscription block printing. So we're going to see monks first and foremost, and what else? 3 mangonels. I'm expecting on-shot upgrade here. Mangonel hitting that outpost. And JonSlow with 92 against Scogo's 89 villages. It's pretty neck and neck here. Onacha on the way now, makes sense. And Scogo is going for lots and lots and lots of organ guns here. 31 military units, that's mostly organ guns. We should see a very interesting Imperial Age battle between those organ guns and the Onachas plus monks soon. Handcart on the way from Scogo. Heavy plow also from JonSlow. Elite organ upgrade coming in. So Scogo is saying, I'm going to use my unique unit for as long as I can. And I think only with Siege Onacha should that be a decisive battle for JonSlow's favor. Like this, the 4 oranges for now are fine, but once the organ guns come in close, the oranges might go down fast. Scogo in chemistry, Archivus coming in, that's the like organ gun ballistics, right? It's the gunpowder ballistics, and I imagine that Scogo also might want to go for some bombard cannons to back the organ guns up. That's going to be very gold intensive, but Scogo has 95 villagers and 3 relics, so he should be fine in that regard. And now we're just waiting for that big attack from either player. Siege Onacha on the way. Chemistry, Theocracy, Fervor even for JonSlow. I think it's working now with some patch that was released. A Fervor upgrade actually is working for all monks, not only the one with relics. Siege Engineers coming up, and I'm not sure about Siege Engineers for JonSlow. Yet again, I need to look that up. It's not available, and that could make a difference here. Siege Engineers, an upgrade that I really don't value enough, I think. And of course, players know which civilizations are getting Siege Engineers and getting that +1 range. Elite Organ Gun 7+1 range against the Siege Onager stun with 8 range, but it's gonna be 8 and no more. I think Malians have the worst Siege Onagers somehow. Said that, but they don't really have the best Siege Onagers ever. Doesn't really matter at this point in the game, as it's gonna come down to a lot of micro, especially seeing the monks are on the field. That's like 15 maybe, and we have Faith coming up from Scogo as well now, so he's making sure these organ guns are not only getting killed instead of converted, but it's gonna take a lot longer. Elite Geppetto upgrade, it's actually a pretty slow game. A lot of ceasefire, only small attacks, nothing major. Military wise, 44 against 40, it's not a big difference. I'm gonna go to 75 speed now. Ooh, that's awesome. On a Siege Orange just dropping out of that Siege Workshop. That's a lot of elite organ guns going down. The bombard cannons, and that's 8-9 of them. Behind that, JonSlow is gonna try to convert as many as possible. He's moving forward with the Geppettos. But who's gonna be the victor of this battle here? Siege on just following up to take down organ guns. Looks like Scogo is still fine as long as he's between those castles. He should not lose too many of the bombard cannons. And JonSlow in the meantime lost all the Geppettos, all the siege archers, and only a few monks now going back. Terra has decent resources, but only 2 castles. That's not enough for elite Geppettos, and he needs more siege archers as well. This could be a tough battle for JonSlow now, as he is behind, and if Scogo is following up and doing some bombard cannons to attack the castle, then JonSlow might be under heavy pressure, and under pressure you're tend to do mistakes, obviously, but Scogo is not going to hurry with this. He feels like he has a decent army going, and he also feels like he should be able to like go against the siege archers with the bombard cannons from behind, 13 range obviously. JonSlow, 22 military units, where are those? That's elite Geppettos here and a few single siege units. He's got 3 castles now, which is very important, guarding that 3rd gold as well as taking the main gold. And it looks like the elite Geppettos moving forward, but they are falling fast to those elite organ guns, and those have 20 attack. I think they're doing area damage. So now a lot of bombard cannons falling, but for the price of all those Geppettos, and Scogo still has a decent amount of elite organ guns. Trebuchet is trying to hit those, and JonSlow I think needs Cavalier. That would be so awesome, like a tech switch into Varimba Cavalier now, and Scogo would be done, but it's pretty much impossible at this point in the game. JonSlow, actually it should be possible. A lot of wood in the bank, to go for these stables, but he doesn't have stables here. He's too slow and to transition, or maybe too lazy, and I think going for Cavalier would really like take this army down in an instant. Go from the side, attack with the Geppettos from the front, the siege archers from one side, go with the Cavalier from the other side, and Scogo would never be able to go for a quick counter, but he's got a barracks up, so maybe he's preparing at least some pikemen already, and B, it's gonna be really tough to rebuild this whole army, because this is quite expensive. The bombard cannons alone, that's like, was that 1800 gold, and Scogo only has 1500 in the bank here. JonSlow still trying to use this elite Geppettos. He's still finally going for stables. Scale barding arm on the way. What is it going to be? Varimba coming up. Is it going to be Light Cav or Cavalier? I think with Cavalier he could win this. I'm not sure if he has enough gold left, but Light Cav should also be good. Problem is Light Cav can be easily countered. It's gonna be Light Cav. Bloodlines on the way, Scale barding arm on the way. Bracer coming up for Scogo. What does he want to add here? Elite skirmishes maybe? Or is it just for the castles? I'm not sure about it. Maybe he's keeping his options. I think Arbalest is not really a good option here, as there's siege archers on the field, but the player is still not daring to go for the big battle here, and JonSlow should start to produce Light Cav immediately. Yet again, he's not producing husbandry chain barding armor, and he needs to be faster here. Scogo, I think, should go for some counter unit now. He's prepared the counter unit, and he's going for bombard towers now. Ooh, awesome. I wanted to see that. I didn't expect it to happen. Nice trebuchet shots here. And look at this, it's just beautiful. All the organ guns moving on the field, taking a few shots, but it's not a big thing. And I'm not really sure who is better here. The score is quite close. Villager-wise, neck and neck. No, not really. JonSlow 140 almost. Military numbers, a little bit better for Scogo. I think the value for him is better. And now he's using bombard cannons from the other side to attack. And JonSlow needs quick units now. But he is not, no, he's producing, but his population capped. And that's a problem for him. The elite Geppettos maybe not the best choice. And and there's a few light cav coming in, 7+7 attack, but they are falling fast. If these were Cavalier, JonSlow would have a decent army. Like this, the Cavalier are falling fast when Castle is going down. And I think JonSlow with 7k gold in the bank, he should have gone for more trash units, I guess, here, more farmers. Maybe not more farmers is good enough. I guess he got too many lumberjacks here, but he needed to go for Cavalier, and like this, the light cav are not doing the trick here, or too many organ guns for Scogo. He's got enough stone for yet another castle, or for more bomber towers as they're coming up now. JonSlow is getting more light cav, but he should have had them like 3-4 minutes ago, and it should have been Cavalier. Like this, the organ guns just too strong against those light cav, and the gunpowder force here coming up. That's a lot of light cav now though, and those organ guns might fall, at least most of them, but the bombard cannons in between are not getting attacked, and the bombard towers are really doing a lot of damage, or at least offering protection. Scogo now very low on gold, JonSlow at the same time, decent resources in the bank, going for more leech meadows, but is it going to be enough here? Those elite organ guns are still doing a lot of damage, and there is the pikeman I expected. That's the problem now for JonSlow. Pikeman against light cav, we know this is going to end, and I think I pretty much saw that coming, that if you're not going for Cavalier, you're going to lose the game. The elite organ guns just too strong with the bombard cannons behind, and Scogo really played an amazing game in my opinion. He was making good decisions, he had a good amount of pressure on JonSlow, and it was a really beautiful picture of all those elite organ guns in the middle. So I hope you enjoyed this game. See you in the next ones. GG.